What's going on, YouTube? I was inspired by a smaller creator to just hit record and just kind of document things going on in my life, because I guess people are tired of all the editing, all the special effects on YouTube, everything, like all the fakeness. So I'm gonna commit to doing 30 days starting today of putting content daily on YouTube. And what I mostly want to talk about is my new journey, my new faith journey, my new walk with God. Because I feel like that's something that a lot of people are kind of going through right now. I don't know, I saw Bible sales are on the rise, and Time magazine has Jesus on the cover, and Jesus is getting more airtime. So I want to share what inspired me to choose to walk with God. And I'm not perfect. I still listen to rap, hip hop. I still cuss. You know, like, this is new. I'm 30. I just turned 30. And you know, it hasn't been easy. I still live with my parents. And I've been trying to find a purpose. I've always kind of been that kind of reflective thinker, right? Like, I like to write. I like to create. I have little hobbies here and there. Mostly, my biggest creative outlet would probably be writing in journals. I have a lot of different... I have 2-3 different journals that I write in that they have a lot of things. They have a lot of raw thoughts that I would like to talk about and put out into the world. Not so much like really go into too much details, just see what the lesson is in those journals. And I probably the last few months I've been inspired to pick up the Bible, right? A little Bible study journal right here too. And I've realized that I've been lazy, man. I've realized that I've had way too much broke pride these last 4 or 5 months. Well, not months, years. I just feel like I've disappointed my parents. I feel like I have disappointed people around me. There's a post that I always think about. I'll probably put it, somewhere on here. It talks about how being broke, like, you just never get any kind of respect from your family, from your friends, from really anybody. Oh man, my hand's getting tired from this, holding the camera up. Okay, next one. Maybe, let's do this real quick. Okay. So we'll do, oh no, dude. Okay. I've just had way too much broke pride. Especially because I have, big dreams, big goals. Like I wanted to start a business, and I've been looking at copywriting, and I've been looking at, searching for ways to express my creative outlets, because I feel like there's things that I want to talk about. And being this walk with God is something that I don't really want to keep to myself, because there's a lot of people that this would probably help, right? A little bit about me. I grew up in the Catholic Church as a kid, in a Mexican family. Shout out Durango, and shout out Chihuahua. Can't forget about that. Never been to Chihuahua, but I hope to be there one day. And I just didn't, nobody really taught me about the Catholic Church, or some slight memories that I remember is just me and my pops and my dad just like making fun of like the priests and the pastors, I guess. And I just never had that kind of relationship with God. So recently I've been wanting to explore that. And I feel like going straight to the source is the way that it's going to help the most, instead of going to, some kind of church that is going to interject their own opinions on it and their own interpretations of the Bible to fit their narrative, right? And I say that because I've always been an overthinker. Always been somewhat of a curious kid. Growing up, I always questioned reality. I always questioned, what was really going on in the world. Why are we here? Like, what's my purpose? I think that's for a reason. I think, and I'm not even saying it out of it like an ego thing. I legitimately think that I have a message to share. And here comes a train. Sorry for the noise. And I feel like I've always kind of felt like people ask me for advice, but recently I felt like I'm not qualified to give that advice because of where I am in life, right? Like I said, I'm 30, still with my parents. I've tried to start online businesses. I've quit a lot of jobs in my 20s. Job after job after job. And going back to some of the journals, like there's a lot of pride in there. I think it's Proverbs 13:4. Here, hold on, let me get my Bible real quick. Read this real quick. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna read a couple more. Put the phone down. How about here? Here we go. There we go. (13:4) Proverbs. The soul of a lazy man desires and has nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made rich. And there's a couple more that I wanted to share that just go around that same theme. It's like, in all labor there is profit, but idle chatter leads only to poverty. That's Proverbs 14:23. And then you got Proverbs 14:29. Oh no, I'm sorry. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Like, these are all things that I've been wanting to learn, or I guess I could say things that I've been needing to learn. Because, I've quit a lot of jobs. And recently I got another one. I'll be talking about that too. I just finished doing the drug test today. I got the background check in. I'm probably gonna start Thursday or Friday. So I will talk about that. I think being lazy isn't, broke pride is never going to get you anywhere. And I want to record this and put this out to essentially talk to my past self, right? Or anybody that's in my shoes, like, bro, forget. And just speaking these things out is gonna make the present me, like right now, realize the lessons that I have to do, and talk about the things that I need. Because I got big goals, man. I got big dreams, but unfortunately, there's bills, and that you gotta pay, right? And sometimes if you get to a point where you're on your back, and you just have to swallow your pride. Just even saying that is like. It was a cliche. It's a cliche that you just say, but now, even thinking about everything I've said in this video, it makes sense. Like, and you're gonna be naive, and when you graduate high school, especially if you don't know what you're gonna do. And you have big goals, like, you don't really want to go the typical route of people. You just kind of see it as giving up on your dreams. Like, that's not what people are doing, bro. Like, people are out there trying to get the bag because they need to, because they have to support their family. Like, I've been lucky to not have kids at 30, and I've been lucky to still be living with my parents, because then I'm grateful for all of those experiences, or grateful for everything that I've been through. Like, I see the lessons in it now, just turning 30. And I just want to make my family proud, make my brothers proud. Like, I want to be known for something. I want to build a legacy, but you do have to put in some sacrifices. You do have to sacrifice a couple years, and unfortunately I've sacrificed some years just being idle and talking shit about people in jobs, when in reality I could have used those jobs to not be in the position that I am right now. So, and it's getting dark now, so I'm gonna probably end this video now. And here comes another train. But yeah, like I said in the beginning, I'm gonna try to upload. No, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna commit to 30 days of uploading daily, because I was inspired after watching a video from somebody else. I said that YouTube is helping small creators, and I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel. So yeah, appreciate you for watching. Hope you get something out of this video. Peace.